Hey everybody, welcome to Home with the Halsteads. Today I am in my cousin's backyard, beautiful backyard. Y'all, I feel like I'm in paradise. And her name is Karen, and she has so graciously invited me to come, and she's going to show us her beautiful backyard. And she's going to tell us about it. We're going to go around, we're going to film and show you, and you're going to get some beautiful, beautiful ideas. And it is hot out here. But Karen, thank you so much for inviting us.
Oh, you are so welcome. And it's an honor to have you here. I am honored that you would think my yard is nice enough to video.
It is like paradise. You're going to see for yourself.
And that's thanks to my husband. We both love working in the yard, but my husband Jack enjoys working in the yard, and together this is our passion. So it's a fun day. It's hot and humid in the south, and that's exactly what my ferns need. They love hot and humid weather, and I do love different kinds of ferns, and I collect them, and I will like to tell you about one of my special ferns today, and also maybe just share a few pictures of some of the other ferns that I have.
I'm ready, aren't you, to get started? So let's go, Karen.
Let me just show you a few things. We love our birds, our hummingbirds, and we have several feeders here. I hope I'm not changing any of the migration patterns by too many feeders. We do use the sunflower seeds, and I also put blueberries and strawberries and things like that in my feeders that my birds love.
Well, now, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, they love them.
Do they?
They do. They really do.
Well, you spoil the birds.
I know, and I have to keep my puppies away because they love them too, and I don't want them really. Anyway, and then I love caladiums. I think they're pretty, and there's so many different varieties of caladiums. I enjoy planting these and watching these come up.
So now, when do you plant those, and do they die back in the winter?
Yes, I plant these as soon as the soil is warm. Usually it's about the middle of May, and they do die back in the winter time. And I trim them. I no longer pull these up and store these in the onion bags. I leave them in the ground, and if we have a mild winter, then they will come back up. The majority of them do. If they don't, then I order a few just to replace the ones that may have rotted or died, the bulbs that did not work over the winter.
Okay. And did you tell us what kind of fern is this around the tree?
These are just your regular Kimberly ferns. These are, and we didn't have ferns when we first got the house. There were some ferns in the woods behind us over here. So we pulled ferns out and planted a few, and they have just gone wild as ferns do. But these are just your regular, normal old southern ferns that you see in a lot of backyards and pots. I have some of these in pots around my yard that I enjoy looking at. In the early spring, I'll throw a little 1366 around my plants and my ferns and things, and they seem to enjoy that. And then I do it again in August. I usually fertilize April to August.
Okay, great. So let's walk around here. I see you have a swing and this sitting area.
I do. And by this swing, I have another one of my favorite ferns. This is a rabbit's foot fern, and it's hanging over my wood pile here.
Oh. Well, that's a good way to cover up your wood pile.
And it's called rabbit's foot because I don't know if you can see the little, here we go, there. And it's in a basket.
Uh-huh.
And it just thrives on the moisture that's in the air. It gets its, just like most ferns, nutrients from the moisture and the air.
And do you fertilize it? And what do you fertilize it with?
I do. I fertilize this with just the Miracle Grow, the regular Miracle Grow that's good for the green plants, not the one that has the high middle number that is used for flowering plants.
Okay. So you have some daylilies back there.
Yes. Those are daylilies, and also
Agapanthus?
No.
Oh, amaryllis.
No, you gave me those. Irises.
Iris. Oh yeah, one of my
Those
favorites.
are irises.
Just one of my favorites. Oh y'all, look.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way. got it all.
See, I told you that it would be like paradise.
You're sweet.
I'm not sweet, I'm just telling the truth.
This is a mister right here. We turn this on and let the birds play in it. They're like little children playing in a sprinkler. They love the mister. And they get down in there and they splash and play. And we've collected rocks with our travels, and I'll bring rocks back from out west or Maine up the New England coast, and we put rocks around this.
Oh, how beautiful.
So,
and who is this?
this is my baby. This is Buckley.
Oh my
He is my
goodness.
special little love.
A dog.
And he's looking for a lizard.
Oh goodness. Alrighty. Oh, she's got a little path. Love that. Just love it.
This is like a walking garden,
Uh-huh.
and it has agapantha, a sasanqua, another one, and it has a bottle tree that's special.
Oh my.
A lot
Tell
of
us
my
about that.
A lot of my friends and family has visited and put a bottle on my bottle tree. One of my special bottles is a Coca-Cola bottle from my Aunt Martha, who was my dad's sister.
Uh-huh. Goodness gracious.
This is another type of fern that I love. It's called an autumn fern, and it will turn a beautiful amber color in the fall. And I have more of those over here. It has a little frosty tip that starts out.
See that.
Sometimes, and they grow well. And then in this garden also I have hydrangeas. I have trimmed these back already. I trim them back usually the 1st of August, but they bloom and we enjoy these big blooms
How beautiful is
during the
this?
summertime.
Oh goodness, this is like a garden that you would pay to visit, Karen. It's just so beautiful.
I love sharing it with my friends and family.
Oh, well, let's walk around and see that special fern.
Here's another type of fern I know everybody's probably familiar with, holly ferns. They love the shade, and they grow and get big and pretty. We can cut this here. Asparagus ferns. Got lots of pots of asparagus ferns.
Those have little thorns on them, don't they?
Yes, they do. Now this is the fern
Look at this.
that is
Back
my
up a little
special
so I can
fern.
see it.
This is an elkhorn fern, and it's called that because of the shape of the fronds. They're like antlers. And this baby is probably 35 years old. It's a tropical plant. It draws its moisture and nutrients again from the air, like a previous fern that I showed you. I feed it bananas.
Oh my goodness.
Whole bananas. Even has the Chiquita sticker on it. I feed it bananas, and there's no need to prune these. They kind of prune themselves, as you can see, and they draw. A lot of these ferns have like a brown, little fuzzy undercoating on them. It's either a blue silver or a brown, and this collects moisture and nutrients, and the fern does not need a lot of water. And the fronds they tip down, they droop down, and that lets the water come off of it so that it does not rot.
So now the bananas, do you mash them up?
I just throw the whole thing in there.
The peeling and all?
Peeling and all.
How about that?
And also, a good tip, if you save your banana peelings and put them in a gallon milk jug, y'all may know these tips already, but that is good for your plants. The potassium that's in those, and it does not smell. It's just a good idea to every now and then put some of that on your plants.
Wow.
This is another special area that we enjoy. We can see it from our porch, and as we walk around the yard, I have more caladiums planted here, and in the background we have big blue hydrangeas that we enjoy during the summer. Again, these have already been trimmed. I have a St. Francis here. Funny story, a friend of mine calls this the preacher.
Oh. And then I see a fig tree.
Yes, we love our fig tree.
And another birdhouse.
Yes, and we've had birds there. It's kind of like our condo, our bird condo.
Wow.
But we've enjoyed our fig tree. This year we were very lucky to get figs and to make lots of good fig preserves.
Mm-hmm.
And beside it, this is a satsuma tree. And it's going to be good when those are ready. We will enjoy those. We enjoy our back porch. We enjoy it more when we have friends here. So we welcome people to our porch to gather, chat, and unwind.
Oh,
This is like a haven for us. We come out early mornings. We kind of wake up with the day and the birds and have our devotion and enjoy our day and try to get it started right on a calm note. A lot of seating for whenever someone's here and we're listening to maybe a ball game on the radio. We have an old-fashioned radio that I love. And here's another little baby right here. This is Miss Charlotte.
Oh my
She's spoiled
goodness.
rotten. She's wanting Mommy to give her a treat. But we come out here and we'll have our sandwich at lunch. The fans make it livable. In the fall, we have our fireplace that we will adds a little joy and ambiance to the environment that we have on our porch and our backyard.
So beautiful.
And I have another special fern here. This is called a petticoat fern. And you can see the beautiful ruffles that it has, maybe like a lady's old-fashioned petticoat.
Look at that.
But these thrive. It's in the full sunlight. We've enjoyed that. Another fern that I love is a maiden's hair fern. They're kind of finicky. It's a fussy one. So I try with that. And these are just some of the things we enjoy on our porch.
Look at there.
Say hello.
Okay, folks, thank you for joining Home with the Halsteads today, and thank you, Karen, for showing us your beautiful, beautiful backyard.
Well, it's a pleasure. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed being with Joyce and sharing my yard and what little bit I know about things. And I'm just eager for fall and cool weather and all the things that God gives us in our beautiful world.
And you have taught us so much, and I'm sure that she's taught you something too that you didn't know. I have learned a lot today. I'll see you again really, really soon.